I'm Captain Sam Wilson, and welcome back to another Nap Stories.
If you like our stories, please like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any stories.
And if you don't, I might turn into Red Hulk. So let us get started.
I never thought I'd be the guy holding the shield. Steve Rogers, Captain America, passed it to me because he believed in me. But some days I still hear the voices of doubt. Can you really live up to his legacy? Are you the right person for this? But being Captain America isn't about being perfect. It's about standing up, even when it's hard. One morning I was training at a military base in Washington, D.C., practicing my moves with the shield, when my comm buzzed. It was Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier, one of Steve's best friends.
Sam, we got a problem. You're gonna want to hear this in person.
Bucky's voice came through the static. Bucky never calls unless it's serious. I grabbed my gear and set out, feeling that old, familiar rush. Trouble was coming, and Captain America had to be ready. Madripoor. It's a city where rules don't exist, where criminals hide in the shadows, and where even a guy like me flying in with a vibranium shield isn't exactly welcome. Bucky and I met at a small, dimly lit bar in Lowtown. He was sitting at a corner booth, his vibranium arm resting on the table.
You sure you're ready for this, Cap?
Bucky asked, watching me with those sharp, ice blue eyes. Always, I said, even though I wasn't sure it was true.
He's got super soldier serum, Sam, the strong kind, and he's not just taking it, he's perfecting it.
I clenched my jaw. We'd seen what this serum could do before, and it never ended well. We need to stop him before this gets out of control, I said.
Then we better move fast, because I have a feeling Ross is already one step ahead of us.
By the time we tracked Ross to an old military warehouse on the edge of Madripoor, we knew something was wrong. Guards lay unconscious outside. Metal doors were bent inward, like something massive had torn through them. Bucky and I exchanged a look. You thinking what I'm thinking? I asked.
Yeah, whatever's in there, it's not human anymore.
We moved in, shields up. Mine made of vibranium, his a battle-hardened instinct. The air smelled like burned metal and smoke. Then a deep, earth-shaking growl echoed through the warehouse. And he stepped into the light. General Ross wasn't Ross anymore. His body had swelled to 3 times its normal size, his muscles bulging with unnatural power. His skin was red, his eyes glowing with heat.
You think you can stop me, Wilson? You're just a man with a shield.
Red Hulk growled, cracking his knuckles. And before I could react, he charged. I dodged. Barely. Red Hulk's fist crashed into the ground where I had just stood, leaving a crater the size of a car. The force sent me flying backward, and I barely managed to stabilize myself mid-air. Bucky, never one to back down, charged in. He swung his vibranium arm straight at Red Hulk's jaw, but Ross caught it.
Nice try, Barnes.
Red Hulk sneered before hurling Bucky clear across the warehouse. I swooped down, shield first, aiming for his back. But Red Hulk was fast, too fast for a guy his size. He twisted, grabbing my ankle and slammed me into the ground like I weighed nothing.
You're out of your league, Sam.
Ross roared, his voice shaking the walls. I coughed, rolling to my feet. Think, Sam. You can't beat him with brute force. That's when I got an idea. Bucky and I regrouped behind a row of crates. Red Hulk was pacing now, looking for us, his heavy footsteps shaking the floor.
So, you got a plan, Captain?
Yeah, but we're gonna need some backup. I hit my communicator. Shuri, you there? A familiar voice crackled through.
Of course, Captain Wilson. I have been monitoring, and I think I have just the solution.
Shuri, the genius from Wakanda, had developed a device that could counteract super soldier serum by lowering the user's core body temperature, freezing their enhanced metabolism in place. All we had to do was get close enough to activate it. Easier said than done. Bucky and I moved fast. I flew in first, dodging Red Hulk's wild swings, keeping his focus on me. "Hey, Ross," I called out. "You're looking a little overheated." Ross snarled.
I'll smash that smug look off your face.
Bucky took the opening. He sprinted behind Ross and latched the Wakandan device onto his back.
Done.
Bucky shouted. The device activated. A sudden blast of freezing mist surrounded Red Hulk, making him stumble. His movements slowed. His roars turned to shivers. I didn't wait. I threw my shield with all my strength. Wham! Hitting him square in the jaw. Red Hulk collapsed. Bucky walked up next to me, brushing dust off his jacket.
Told you we needed a new plan.
With Red Hulk contained, the world was safe. For now. As Bucky and I watched the sunrise over Madripoor's harbor, he glanced at me.
So, Cap, you think you're getting the hang of this?
I thought about everything. The fights, the doubt, the shield in my hands. I smiled. Yeah, Bucky, I think I am. Because being Captain America wasn't just about winning fights. It was about protecting people, standing up for what's right, even when it's hard. This was my brave new world. And I was ready.